Shalom Yashala. I'm going to start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us will well and rule will well. To the Akwakudash and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work, and truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, and much respect unto the elect and the full elect, sons and daughters of Yashala, that step into the way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh, Wa Yahushua Mashiach. Shalom, shalom. To this lesson is about the M.O.T.B, okay? The Prince of Egypt, with the microchip, trying to do miracles, trying to have you trust in them. Okay? Cursed be the men that trust in men. Okay? And when you see those things, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the prince of this world, okay? He's trying to reassure people with these many miracles that's gonna come with, and to be acceptable in the eyes of the people in this world. For they want to work their miracles throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay? Because they want to be the Most High. They want to be like the Most High. They want to be like God, man. Okay? And let's look at the video. This is from GMS Ayash Shal Barazal, right? See, we told you about the M.O.T.B, right? Let's play it.
We spoke on the phone?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Now, I done seen this in Whole Foods for probably about 8 months now, and we're going to keep acting like we don't see it until they come. Pay with your palm, get started. And right now, they just putting it in y'all faces to get y'all prepared. When they start putting chips in y'all and marking y'all up, and then the only way we'll be able to pay is through putting chips in our bodies and paying and scanning and okay. Y'all be trying to act like y'all don't see stuff. They put it right in our face, and then when it happens, y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Alright. Act like y'all ain't paying attention.
My responsibility was project leader or the senior project engineer. We began to work on the design of a microchip that, when it was completed, was 0.75 millimeters in diameter, 7 millimeters long. It was the size of 1/4 of a grain of rice. Again, I want to say that I was not a Christian and there were no Christians there. They said they wanted this to have a power source and be able to emit a signal. And they told us they wanted us to use lithium as a battery source. Lithium's used in watch batteries, it's used in heart pacemaker batteries, it's used in a lot of places. I designed into this microchip a little charging circuit that would charge that battery. This sounds like a lot of technical things coming together, but if you'll bear with me 1 minute, you'll see what God has laid out about this microchip. When we discovered that we needed to be able to charge that battery, I needed a temperature change, a change in temperature to cause current to flow through that little charging circuit that would charge the battery. So we began to investigate and find out where in the body does the temperature change the most rapidly. We spent over $1 million in taxpayer money, and when the results came back, there was a lot of information. We divided it up amongst 3 teams and then came back together with that information. It was determined that there were 2 places in the body that were ideal for the microchip. One was just below the hairline on the forehead. Every mother checks their child's temperature right here. So we could have paid the mothers $1 million and saved I never saw a mother check their child's temperature on their ankle. Always right here. The other place was the hand, the right hand preferred. because most people are right-handed. This didn't bother me, and it didn't bother anybody else on the team. The hand seemed a good place. Nobody wanted it here. And so the design work, everything was completed. The microchip was done. You're seeing it now on some of the Discovery Channel presentations. There are people who have received it already. It is real. It's not something that's coming way down the road. They gave me a Bible. They told me not to read the book of Revelation. They said the book of Revelation is too hard to understand. So I waited, and I didn't read the book of Revelation for quite some time. Then one day I came to Revelation 13, verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. I didn't like what I saw. I went back and looked up the word mark. I went to the Strong's Concordance, and I found that John had used 3 words for the word mark. Charagma, charicator, and charax. That was from the Greek. I looked at those words. They talked about a scratch or an etching. They talked about a lot of things. And I said, God, this isn't it. We didn't do it. He said, go to the word for 666. The word is chixestigma. In the Greek, it says to go to 4742 as a cross. The last half of the word chixestigma. And when I looked at what it says stizo, i.e. to stick, to prick, a mark incised or punched into for recognition of ownership. I thought about the little injection tool. The end of it is called an incisor. I began to weep and I began to cry, and I said, oh God, what have we done? I couldn't believe that this lined up with what we had developed. And I began to run from God. I didn't run away from the church, I ran into the church. I tried to do as many things as I could to atone for this. But I want to tell you something, as God is my witness here tonight, this got in the way. Money got in the way. I had beautiful homes overlooking the lake. I had all the things that I wanted. And I ran because of the money. My ability to go and get $250,000 in research money took me away from telling the message. I ran for many years. What I want to tell you is that this is real. The microchip implant is real. Credit cards are failing. They can be counterfeited. The new smart card can be counterfeited. They can be stolen. They can be lost. All kinds of things can happen to a card. But you cannot lose your hand. Very quickly they're going to move to this being in the hand. And I tell you, as a Christian, you cannot take this. No matter what anybody says, God's word says you cannot take it. No matter what they try to talk you into, God's word says don't take it. In Revelation 14, verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. It's very simple. God's word says do not take it. Today there have been over 15,000.
To your country. You're probably wondering when digital ID will be coming to your country. Well, it looks like almost every country will have a national digital ID by 2025. This is the timeline given by the United Nations Development Programme, or UNDP, in a report it published in February this year. The report is titled, quote, Digital Strategy 2022 to 2025, and I'll leave a link to it in the description because it is seriously insane. For starters, the report reveals that the UNDP's digital strategy was first announced in mid-2019, almost exactly when the WEF signed its partnership with the UN. The report also repeatedly states that the pandemic accelerated the development of digital ID around the world.
See that? This is new at the grocery store. Very soon you're going to have the QR code there for your digital ID, or else you can't enter.
The digital IDs. Yesterday in Canada, Justin Trudeau met with all of our provincial premiers and basically told them that we will not be able to get funding for our healthcare unless the premiers agree to the digital IDs. I will show all the proof. Now, those of you who think that digital IDs are great, they are not. Let me show you what these digital IDs will actually entail when it comes to control. Here's an overview basically of you will not be able to access any healthcare without this digital ID. Financial system, you will actually not even be able to carry out bank accounts or carry out anything online regarding financial transactions. Food and sustainability, this says for farmers and consumers, you will not be able to get into stores, you will not be able to even sell anywhere. Once they have this system in place, this is where the digital currency will come in. Travel and mobility, we saw that with the Arrive scam app. Humanitarian responses, which is basically just garbage. It's in case something happens, they will be able to track and find you, including if you don't want anything injected in your body.
As you can see, right? This thing, the prince of this world are making move, and they were to the control of the population, to their miracles, okay? Into this system that's among us, they have put in place, and those people are not playing. Okay, let's go to another one. Okay, I got now this one from Business Insider, right? Business Insider India, right? Elon Musk say Neuralink will help humans compete with AI. Let's give people superpowers. That's the miracles that those people want to work on, right? They want to work on you. They want to say you're gonna have superpowers. You're gonna be able to compete with AI, and AI in their mind is their God. Okay. When you say Al, AI is Al. Okay. In the Hebrew, Allah, that's God. Okay. Let's just say you can compete with the Most High. That's the mindset they put in the people in this world. You can be like God. Okay. Let's keep reading. Okay. Elon Musk says his Neuralink brain implants will be the best way for humans to both integrate and compete with advanced AI systems in the future. Neuralink is Musk's venture into future's brain implant microchip, the M.O.T.B, to give the people the power to compete with their God, okay, with the God of this world, okay. That's what Elon Musk is telling you, okay. They want to bring their God into this world, okay. Neuralink is Musk's venture into futuristic brain implant microchip. The company is developing the microchip to record and simulate brain activity. Musk hopes the technology in the near future could heal neurological disorder or improve natural sense like sight. Let's give people superpowers, he said in a recent podcast interview with computer scientist Les Friedman. Two small hatters speaking, right? Since when this guy is a computer scientist? Lex Friedman. Musk said the company embed a Neuralink chip onto the brain of his first patient during 2024. Weeks later, the company said the patient was able to control a computer mouse using just their thoughts. Musk said the company has since embedded a chip into a second patient. See, don't fail for those Egyptians, for those princes of this world manipulation. reassurance that you're trying to bring you that you can compete with AI, which is their God. Okay, because at the end of the day, let's go to Isaiah 31. See, the title said, "Help not in Egypt, but in God." See, this people, they're gonna bring all those miracles to say they're gonna try to help you. Okay, they're gonna make you see if you're blind. They're gonna give you superpowers, but hey, they're not for you. Okay, Isaiah 31, verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. Whatever they do those things with their flesh, not with this spiritual mindset, not with righteousness, right? When Yahweh power shall stretch out his hand, both feet that help shall fall. If you help Esau prolong his kingdom, help Esau with this beast system that is installed upon this earth, or in compliance with this beast system, you're gonna fall. And he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. If you with the systems, with the M.O.T.B systems, okay, you're gonna fall. Period. For thus have Yahweh spoken unto me, like as a lion until a young lion roaring in his prey. When the multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall Yahweh power of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion, and for the hill thereof. When you you're gonna fight for Mount Zion, you're gonna fight for the elect, okay? Because there's gonna be a time of trouble. They're gonna try to pierce us with the M.O.T.B, man. They're gonna try to put those things in us, in our forehead or in our hand. And Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai gonna fight for us, man. At the end of the day, let's go to Psalm 146, verse 3. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. Don't trust your enemy. There's no help in those people. They're not gonna try. They're gonna help you get superpowers. They're not gonna make you equal with the Most High, because the Most High is the one that gives the superpowers, not those hidden, not men. Okay. Those people, those higher ups, those princes of this world, they live in fantasy land, okay? Because they try to have you worship their gods, and all those things are mistake, okay? And let's go to Revelation 13. Let's start at 13, right? Revelation chapter 13, verse 13. And he do great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven and on the earth and the sight of men. You see, this man is doing great wonders right here. He's trying to say, hey, he's gonna give you sight. He's gonna make you as powerful as the computers. Okay, he's making wonders out here. He's telling you what he can do, what kind of miracles he can do, and deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. That's exactly what these people are doing. They're gonna do those miracles and deceive people upon this earth. Okay, it's a new thing. It's the greatest thing ever. But Yahushua and the prophet and the teachers only done all those things before that, and the apostles, they done all those things they promised to have. Yahushua have it, the apostles have it, the prophets have it. They all have all those things way 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago. Okay, which you have power to do in the sight of the beast. You have the power. They have the power to do all those miracles, right? Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which have the wound, but the sword and did live. Okay, and Babylon, okay, America is investing a lot of money in the beast system that they have to do these miracles in the sight of men. Okay, military and technologically. Okay. They're doing all those things to bring their miracles, to bring their God upon this earth, man. Verse 15, and he have power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak, and cause that as many who not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay? They want to bring home 2.0. America is home 2.0. Okay? And they're doing the same thing that the beasts have done before. Okay? But with greater power, with greater infrastructure of technology advance, man. And when you bring all those things all together, hey, you're gonna cause, verse 16, you're gonna cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. His wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. See? Hey, you're not gonna be able to buy or sell if you got that mark in your right hand on their foreheads. The link is that in your forehead, and the microchip for you to buy and sell is gonna be in your hand or in your forehead. You see, they're gonna be able to put a microchip inside your hand or inside your head. Okay, and if you take it like that, as you see that man that I read earlier, okay, about what's gonna happen if you take that, man. Revelation 14 verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, and in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. If you take the mark, you're gonna be destroyed, and all kind of pestilence and diseases gonna be on you, and you're gonna suffer. Okay, I think Revelation 16, right? Say the same thing. Revelation 16 verse 2, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which have the mark of the beast, and upon them that worship his image. If you take the mark and you agree with what Babylon and all those world systems are doing, man, with all those the financial ID, digital ID, and you accept it, hey, you worship the image. You walk in step, and see, what's gonna happen to you. Let's get that again. Revelation 16 verse 2, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and they fell in noisome and grievous sore upon the men which have the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. Let's see what the grievous sore is, right? It says sore. A wound producing a discharge pus, a sore, an ulcer. Once you take this thing, hey, you're gonna have ulcer, sore. It's like a big pimple, and you're pushing that pimple, and things coming out of it. Probably gonna be all over your body. That's how much that's the thing that's gonna come upon you. Okay, this thing they're gonna bring about it's gonna be for a moment, not for a lifetime, but gonna help you for just for a little bit. Okay, but if you don't take it, Yashala, you so-called black Latinos and American, hey, that mean you for Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua. If you take it, you for Satan, you for the beast systems, you for the image, man. You for Esau Edom. You with them. You're not with the Most High if you take this thing, man. Okay, and let's get the last scripture real quick, right? Revelation 18 verse 23. Revelation 18 verse 23. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee, for thy merchant with the great men of the earth, and for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Okay, Esau, Edom, Babylon, gonna be destroyed. The Lord gonna bring them down, and by them, and for that merchandise, the way they carry their financial systems, that how they go up there and deceive the whole earth to their miracles, right? And by their sorceries, by the pharmakia, healthcare systems, right? Where all nations deceive, okay? They're gonna use their healthcare systems. Like the man say, I'm gonna put something in your forehead, you're gonna be able to you're gonna be able to see, you're gonna be if you're blind, you're gonna be able to see, if you dumb, or you're gonna be able to hear, all those things, man. If you can walk, you're gonna be able to walk. They're gonna work all those miracles. They're gonna make you as smarter as AI. That's like the fourth industrial revolution, man. Okay, it's like mix man with machine, mix man, join man with AI, man. And that's exactly what it is. And Esau is gonna talk about anything to bring his miracle to pass, man. To bring his miracle to fruition. And with that, I hope the brothers and sisters was edified. I'm gonna close this lesson by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Yokakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us will well and will well, to the Akwakodash, and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, shalom.